All right. It's a little bit sunny, a little bit chilly here in Alabama. Don't forget hit like, subscribe to the bell. I'm gonna try to stutter a little bit. All right, we're going over exponent and radical rules, not like radical, but we're going, math radical rules. All right, so I kind of changed these notes from what I had last time. Last time I actually just did these out and made you read these. That I don't want to do that. I actually want y'all to do some math. So we're going to have a little bit of fill in the blank stuff. All right. So there's a product rule. Same base, add the exponents. We've done some of this. This is just a refresher because we were trying to do some of this earlier this week. I don't know. Some of y'all, some of y'all are kind of glitching a little bit. Okay. So, there's like a something wrong with the matrix. Okay. So same base. All right. So we add. What is 2 plus 4? So you put 6 right there. Okay. A power to a power. This is like what we had in our warm up, where we had that power to a power underneath that radical. All right. Well, power to power, we multiply. So this is x to the fourth to the, and then all this to the third power. So what's 4 times 3? 12. Okay, good. Whew. The pauses we're supposed to take that they tell us about in these awesome flight school things? Yeah, if I ever held my breath, I would be on the floor. A lot of our stuff is meant for language arts teachers because it's taught by a language arts teacher that doesn't know how to adapt. Anyways, so all right, power basically distributive property with exponents. All right, if we have xy to the third power, this is kind of like, have y'all ever seen the Oprah Christmas show? Like you get a spotted pig and you get a spotted pig. Like everybody gets one of these crazy gifts. Okay, like you get a 3 and you get a 3. I don't know. I try not to like think things like that are real because then I will like get my hopes up, and then like then I realize life is not like that. All right, a negative exponent. Okay, just like our favorite dating saga right now on the TikTok. If it sounds like a negative thing to go into the basement to find the guy that's doing the barn doors, uh, what if they end up married and they live stream it on TikTok? That's going to be the funniest thing. Okay, yeah. So basically, you move everything to the basement. Okay, so now it was x to the negative fifth. Now becomes x to the fifth. For some odd reason, moving it to the basement makes it positive. Uh, I don't know. Maybe that's where you hide the bodies. I mean, nobody. Golly. Guess this might be like what Matt Rife sounds like when he goes to like an all guy stand up convention. Probably because then he doesn't have anybody like to flirt with during his interactions. Yeah. Hey, I'm ripped and hot. I want to, yeah. Anywho, all right. Zero exponent. Anything to the zero power is one. Okay. If you ever wondered why Mr. Jeffries believes that all these mathematicians were on drugs, look at this statement. Anything to the zero power is one. That makes about as much sense as us putting screen doors on the outside of submarines. Okay? Just, okay? I don't know why. It's just, it doesn't matter what it is. Okay? All right. Quotient of powers. Same base, we subtract exponent. So if we have x to the 7 over x to the 5th, we subtract. So 7 minus 5 is, no, it's not bruh. 7 minus 5 is 2. 7 minus 5, bruh. Actually, mathematically speaking, it would be bruh, bruh. Okay. Ah, the coffee was good today. Okay. All right. Quotient. Okay. It's kind of like this other one where you get a 3, you get a 3, except now everybody gets a 6. Okay. So if it looks like a fraction, there's a power, everybody gets one of these. And then we're all happy. Okay. Now, again, standards you should have had previously, but guess what? For some of y'all, been a hot minute, excuse me, since that you may have seen these. And for some people, you have, the y'all's chemical romances that y'all have that kill your brain cells. So, all right. So let's do a little bit of practice. Oh, Lord. We got lots of fractions in here. Oh, but we know how to use rational exponents, don't we, young Padawans? Who knows what a Padawan is? What? Yeah, it's from Star Wars. All right. So let's start right here. This is a power to a power. So we have to say 2 times 1/4. Okay. So what is 2 times 1/4? Yep. So this becomes 7 to the 1/2. Okay. Well, how? Wait, it just says use property. Okay. Well, does it say right? Does it say right in radical form? Do the directions say right in radical form? No. So do we have to write in radical form? We could though. We should know that that is the square root of 7. All right. So this is 3 times 1/2, which should be 1.5 or 3 halves. Okay, because 3 over 1 times 1 over 2 is 3 over 2. Okay, so this should be 14 and 3 over 2, because that way it could still be written, you know, like our stuff. Y'all need me to zoom in some more? Yeah. Are me Malls in the back row? All right. This is 1 over 5 minus 1. Okay. Now, what? All right. Now, who is really good at subtracting fractions? Oh, yes. The calculator. He's our best friend. Okay. He is, or she, or it, or they. I don't know. Let me tell you about my best friend. All right, so if you put it in, it will tell us this is negative 4 over 5. What? Okay. So, yep. So this becomes 5, negative 4 over 5. Okay. How would I make that positive? How would I make that exponent positive? Yeah. Yeah. Flip it. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible person. Huh? Negative exponent. If negative, move to the denominator. The whole thing. The whole thing. Yeah. Kind of like why him and look, Ernest Hemingway got sloshed and started writing. Of course, he actually well, no, he was an alcoholic and drank, and he that's actually how he tried to recover from World War I. But I I'm a fountain of useless knowledge. Okay, with a head this big, you got to fill it with something. All right. So 10. This is 1 minus 1/4. Okay, this will end up being 10 to the 3 over 4. You don't believe me? I'm going to ask my friend. Hello, friend. Ha 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 ha. Okay. By the way, we won't have a problem like number 3 on the test. The test is going to be on a day that ends in Y. Resume. Okay. Okay. This is the live version of the lesson. This is not you watching the video. All right. So basically, what this ends up being, you're going to multiply this negative 1/5 to these fives right here, these exponents. Yeah. So supposedly you would do it twice, but y'all stop because some of y'all are about to miss what I'm about to do. What if we actually just did it once and write the answer down twice? Okay, okay, okay. Well, when I try to do something slick, y'all are like, I don't know what you did with your rocket surgery and your stuff and the math and the fraction. Uh huh. Okay. So you see this button that says LN. You see the button right beside it that says N over D. Hit that button, and it should look like this now. See how it goes blinky blinky on top? All right, that's where you would put the top number, and then you scroll down so it goes blinky blinky on the bottom, and then you hit enter. You get -1. Okay, so now we would know that this would actually end up being 6 to the negative 1 over 9 to the negative 1. Okay? Are we okay with that? Y'all. All right. Now, what? All right. If this is negative, how would I make this positive? Yeah, I put it in the bottom. All right. This one's in the basement and it's negative because it started in the basement. It's about to have a glow up. Okay. So if it's negative and in the basement, how would we make it positive? Yeah, move it up. Yeah. You literally just flip the position it was on the fraction bar. So if it was up top like normal, you move it in the basement. If it was in the basement, move it on top. That's it. All right. So here's the deal. We're actually adding these, even though that's a negative. So negative 3, 4. Oh, I forgot to move that down with the blinky blinky. All right. So sorry for the somebody just said out loud, really out loud, in a dramatic fashion, "Oh, I forgot I didn't color my fish," with zero context. All right. All right. So, power to power, we do what? Multiply. So, what's a negative times a negative? Positive. Do you need markers? Do you need markers to color your fish? Now, these actually have to be returned to me because I bought these with my own cash monies, not with my state cash monies. Yes. Yeah, I did this rule right here. Power to power. The second one we looked at. Huh? No. Oh, in the parentheses. Okay. In the parentheses, when there's the same base, you add the exponents. Okay. So remember, order of operations, parentheses. Okay. So we added these. So negative 3 over 4 plus 1 over 4 equals negative 2 over 4, which is negative 1/2. That's where that came from. Okay. You with me now? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So much going on. All right. Properties of radicals. Basically, it's saying this right here. You could pull them apart or put them together. You can say that if you have two things multiplied together, it's the same thing as saying the root of one times the root of the other, or you can split them. That's it. That's all it's saying. That's all it's saying. Okay. It's very simplistic. Okay, so follow me along. I'm going to step right through it. Nothing fancy. All right, so I'm basically for number 7, this is what I'm saying. They're the same root, right? Same root? Okay, yeah? You with me? All right, so this is 3 times 75. Okay? All right. What is 3 times 75? 225. Is there a square root of 225? So we would do second x squared, 225, 15. That's it. Crazy, huh? Yeah. Let's try number 8. All right, same roots. 81 times 9. All right, 729. Thank you. All right, is there a cube root of 729? 9. Wow. All right, again, same root. Doop doop doo. This is 4th root, 12 times 8, which is the 4th root, which is 96. Is there a 4th root of 96? No. There we go. Nine times 9. 81. Does 81 have a 4th root? Tree. All right. First, before we get there, everybody take your writing utensil and do this in number 12. We're not going over that one. And I know somebody's fixing to ask this. Why? I don't want to. Okay, so we're going to divide 128 divided by 4. Wow, that was, if y'all saw my calculator here. All right, we get 32. Is there a 5th root of 32? 2. That's it. All right, not too awful bad. Some of the rules with the exponents and the radicals kind of got you all earlier because may not have been, you know, all the way through. Don't forget hit like, subscribe, hit the bell. Good stuff. Good things.